We get this answer from chapter 2. This the explanation is when a exchange rate change, one currency even gain or lost value relative to another currency. When a currency appreciate, it gain value relative to another currency. And when currency depreciate, it lost value relative to another currency. The percentage change in the exchange rate, which shows the amount of the currency appreciate or depreciation. With the example, Ringgit Malaysia agency Australia dollar appreciate uh, if the initial rate is stripped by 4 ringgit for per 1 Australia dollar, and after appreciate, we just need to stand 3 by 1 RM to get 1 uh, 1 Australia dollar or vice versa. I get this answer from chapter 2, and the answer is the nominal exchange rate is the price of the one currency in terms of another real adjusted inflation. For example, the 1 US for 4.5 ringgit, and then the nominal exchange rate is RM 4.5 per US dollar. And the exchange that is the exchange rate is adjust the inflation and eliminate the inflation between two countries. It measure how much foreign goods can be exchanged for domestic goods. The spotlight market I get from the chapter 2, and the explanation is where the spotlight market is where the currency are traded in the intermediate delivery within today, and the forward market is allow party to lock in a exchange rate for a future transaction, reducing uncertainty. Malaysia manufacturing company plan to import essential machine from US worth 100,000, payment is due in 3 months. Suppose the current spot rate is 4.8 ringgit per dollar. The company entry the forward market with 4.88 ringgit per dollar and lock this in 3 months. And if the ringgit weak or depreciate and the until 4.98 per dollar, and the company avoid paying 498,000 ringgit by saving 10,000 ringgit, and the Malaysian manufacturing company can lock this rate, hedge the currency risk, and ensure the cost certainty when the pending international payment. Based on chapter 2, when the in the RER means the real exchange rate, when the RER decrease means the Malaysia will become relatively expensive for the Japan, because ringgit Malaysia appreciate, and when the nominal ringgit is appreciate urgency Japan yen uh, when 3.8 ringgit per 100 yen to 3 by 6. And when Malaysia higher inflation rate will endorse or deduct the price advantage, but the Japan inflation rate is lower and partially offer this, and the net effect was a real appreciate and deteriorate Malaysia export competitiveness. I will provide two results when the Malaysia export to Japan. When IR decrease, that the Malaysia good will become more expensive and the competitiveness is decreased. And in contrast, the Japan export to Malaysia will more competitive and more cheaper. Based on the hypothesis in this question, I I calculate the uh, uh, British Britain pound is uh, 27,272.73 in Britain pound. When I get the Britain pound and get I invest in Britain and I will get 28,145 and 45 pound. And compared with the local intern, I will get one 153,000 and the next gain is that 3,000 compared with the investment in England and I investment in England just get uh, after cover in the Lincoln Malaysia is 149,000 uh, 149,170.98 and I will get net loss is 829.70 ringgit. The long power position is a right to buy or receive a currency in the future, and the long position arise from the currency dominated assets and the future income. And long forward position is a commitment to buy the pound and sell in IM at a predetermined rate on a future data. For example, Malaysia important have to pay 50,000 pound for US UK gold in 12 months. Current 12 month forward rate is 5.6 pound and the important lock in this rate to pivot the pound rising to 5.9 per pound is a spot rate in 12 months is 5.7 pound. The important save 10,000 ringgit and the spot rate is 5.5 pound. The important overpay the 10,000 ringgit. The short position the is an obligation to sell a currency in the future. A short position arises when a firm has a foreign currency denominated liability like a future payment. A short position is a commitment to sell pound and buy a ringgit dollar ringgit Malaysia at a determined rate on a future data. For example, Malaysia exporter will receive 80,000 from UK sales in 3 months and current 3 month forward is 5.5 per pound. The exporter lot in this year to avoid this the pound falling to 5 ringgit per pound. If the spot rate is in 6 months is 5.6, the exporter will gain more 8,000 and if the spot rate is 5.4, the exporter will lose 8,000 in potential gain. This calculation is show that I the analyzer premium since the forward rate is greater than the spot rate and with the forward premium 2.2% against the Australia dollar over 9 months because Lincoln Malaysia appreciate. Based on the calculation, if the if locking in the forward contract was not beneficial because the Malaysia exporter will receive 12,000 ringgit less than by hedging because the euro appreciate more than the expected like forward rate was 5.08 but the spot rate lost to 5.2 per euro. Based on the chapter 3, the accelerated purchasing power parity state that identical goods should have a same price in different countries when converted to the common currency in order to transportation, good and cost and change barely. And then the relative purchasing power parity is focused on the exchange rate over time and linking the different rate inflation rate in between two countries, and unlike the auxiliary purchasing power parity, which compare with auxiliary price level and relative purchasing power parity, explain why the currency appreciate and depreciate based on the different inflation. Due to the exchange rate, the US price convert to RF, I got for 406 ringgit Malaysia is now equal to 4,500 ringgit in the laptop price in Malaysia, and then the APP does not hold, and the AP rate is exists when the buy the laptop in Malaysia and sell in US will get 100 profit per laptop, and it is no appreciate exchange rate when 4.5 per US dollar compared with the market rate in 4.6 ringgit per dollar, which means the US dollar is overvalued at the currency exchange rate and making the US dollar relatively more expensive than the Malaysia good. Based on the calculation, the APP does not hold because the APP rate is exists. The buyer can purchase the book in UK v 56 US dollar and sell in US for $60 and make a profit more is be 4 US dollar, and it is now appreciate exchange rate when the exchange rate is 1.5 US dollar per pound. It is will the exchange rate and the price will equalize, and the appreciate will not be possible.
In this calculation, the application exists because the effective of price in the Switzerland is 85 cheaper than the 90 in the US, so the jacket can buy in Switzerland and sell in US and get a 5 US dollar profit. To eliminate an average, the exchange rate should be 0.9 dollar equal to 1 Switzerland dollar. At exchange rate S1, the quantity of the opinion is greater than the quantity demand, and this is double pressure on the exchange rate. At the exchange rate S2, the quantity demand and the Japan yen is greater than the quantity supply, and that is pressure for the exchange rate to outward. At the exchange rate SO, the market is at in a equilibrium because the quantity demand is equal to quantity supply. By using UIC in the chapter 7, I will get the different interest rate is 2%, and the expected future spot rate I and minus 5.3, and bracket and minus divide by 5.3, and then and tie the 5.3 with a negative 2%, and I will get the 0.106, and then I will pass 5.3, and the expect third future spot rate is 5.194. In the first step, I will use the Fisher equation, and second step, I will derive the relative purchasing power parity RPP, and the step 3 is the uncovered. I will derive uncovered interest rate parity UIP, and then step 4, I will combine RPP and UIP, and then step 5 is derive the real interest rate parity by simplify the equation.